Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Greg Tech New Horizons. I believe we're on episode 4, and today I'm doing things a little bit differently, kind of like a story or a review. A lot of things happened, such as going to a slime island and fighting a slime king, and then we started working on the Tinkerer's Smeltery. We then finish off by making our very first Greg Tech tools, like the wrench, hammer, or screwdriver. I hope y'all like today's video, and let's get into episode 4 of Greg Tech New Horizons. Man, I need someone to help me for real. So before I started recording, I took a peek at Journey Map. I saw that there was a slime island nearby in the middle of a lake, and so I went, hey, that could be a cool idea for today's video, or at least to start it off. And so I went, and once I made it there, I swam all the way, and I looked around. It was beautiful, shaders coming clutch, and then I started making my way up. It took a lot more blocks than I thought it would, which, yeah, it kind of ran out halfway through. So I ended up having to use wood instead. Once I got to the top, I immediately started killing a bunch of mobs because it had turned dark. But soon, I realized something was off. And it turns out my suspicions were very, very right.
Huh?
I mean, come on. Sooner or later I put 2 and 2 together, and I just killed it. But after that I decided to start grinding and killing a bunch of blue slimes, because they drop a bunch of loot, especially compared to other mobs. I killed a bunch for a while, until... yeah, the king spawned in. Holy crap, okay, so... oh, crap, the king's here. Ah! Got him! Oh crap, what? What? Oh, my sword book. Okay, crap. There's a lot of these little guys here. Oh my god. Slime Island's pretty cool. 8 out of 10. After getting my stuff, I made my way to collect sand, which is very necessary for making the Tinkerer's Smeltery. It's needed in the recipe for grout, which includes needing water with water buckets, clay, sand, and gravel. Eventually I was filthy rich with sand, so I ended up making my way home. I made myself cozy and started organizing. So the recipe for seared bricks and seared brick blocks are gravel, clay dust, and sand. This is how we end up with grout, which we then craft with a wooden form in order to make unfired seared bricks. This is just me showing off the recipe for grout. Sadly, I did not know I was going to need to go back and forth a crap ton in order to get enough water for all these recipes, and so I decided to make my own base and crafting table outside. Eventually I finished and started crafting the unfired bricks, then smelting said bricks, and finally making the actual bricks themselves, or the brick blocks. It was a lot easier because there was only 2 recipe items instead of the 4 needed for the grout. And so I started building all the parts to the Tinkerer's Smeltery, which include the faucet, the drain, channel, controller, tank, a bunch of blocks that, you know, make the smeltery a smeltery. Eventually I finally got to the point where I could start building the smeltery, and, well, let's just say I was having a little bit of a senile moment because I could not remember how to build this thing to save my life. If this were a game show, I'm sorry, but we're all getting eliminated. We're going home with nothing. Finally I went ahead and got some lava so I could power the smeltery and smelt down a bunch of cobblestone so we could make a seared stone, which we need for another item to finish the quest. It was quite satisfying to see the cobblestone smelt over time, and then, you know, start pouring out, and then filling up, and then cooling off, and then voila, we have our block. As I finished making the casting table, I made my way back to the foundry, got an achievement, and completed our Tinkerer's Smeltery. Because I just completed that last quest, I ended up getting 2 loot bags, which ended up giving me a pig spawn egg for the first one, and then on the second one, I got some compressed air cells and a wrench, which is really convenient because I could use it as a spare. Sadly, it doesn't count towards my other task, which I wanted to do today, but hey, it's nice. So the task I wanted to do today was make all the Greg Tech tools, and so I started with the hammer first, then the wrench, then the file, then the screwdriver, which took me a lot longer than the other ones. It was a little bit more complicated. I had to refresh on how to make it. And then finally, the saw. It's really convenient because it makes woodworking a lot more effective, especially whenever you're working from logs to planks to slabs. It's really convenient if you're trying to build bases, although the durability for all of these is not that great. So looking forward to next video, what I really want to do is make the steam boiler and a lot of, and I mean a lot of bronze pipes, large, small, medium. I'm going to need a lot because the next age, which is the steam age, requires a lot of bronze. I'm probably going to have to make a lot between videos. And so the video is over, but my journey is not. I just want to say that I haven't posted as frequently as I did the last 3 videos. Mainly because school started up again and it was getting up on me and pushing me back and really limiting how much I could work on editing videos. A little bit, I was procrastinating a little, I can't lie. It was a little bit of procrastination. But I do hope that y'all enjoyed this video and that the editing was worth it. And yeah, subscribe. See ya!